मेरा नाम निपेंद्र कुमार दास, कटक डिस्ट्रिक्ट का कोच हूँ। ये तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि ये सेमीफाइनल इज द फाइनल मैच है। हम लोग डू और डाई खेलेगा और फाइनल पूरा चढ़ के खेलेंगे। हम लोग पूरा जैसे ट्रांजेक्शन होगा, डिफेंस टू अटैक, अटैक टू डिफेंस, हम लोग अच्छा से खेलेंगे और जोन वाइज हम लोग मार्क करके खेलेंगे। मेरा बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस है। बच्चे लोग जैसे मेहनत करके आए हैं, उनका सब जैसे उन लोग को जैसे बताया मैं वही हिसाब से खेल रहे हैं और उम्मीद किया हूँ कि ये सेमीफाइनल फाइनल भी और अच्छा खेलेंगे। ये मैच हम लोग के लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। मैच क्वार्टर फाइनल में भी अच्छा रहा, 3 मैच जो खेले हम लोग लॉस नहीं किया और अभी आके हम लोग सेमीफाइनल खेल रहे हैं सुंदरगढ़ का साथ और जीतेंगे हम लोग। जस्ट वन स्टेप, आज सेमीफाइनल इज द फाइनल, तो इसका बाद आएगा फाइनल। हम लोग बहुत इनकरेज कर रहे हैं लड़का लोग को जैसे कि हम लोग फाइनल खेलेंगे।
इसके शाहबाज आलम, कटक कैप्टन। आज का मैच तो डू और डाई है और सेमीफाइनल मैच है। बहुत लड़के और पूरा सब अपना 100% पूरा टीममेट को दे के आज एनी हाउ विन करेंगे जैसे भी। क्वार्टर फाइनल के लिए भी पूरा क्वार्टर फाइनल का सारा मैच हमारे लिए टफ रहा। लास्ट में भी टफ था, अच्छा खेला और विन किया। आज का टीम के लेके तो कॉन्फिडेंस है, एग्नेस्ट टीम भी अच्छा है, तो बस उम्मीद यही है कि बस अच्छा खेलना है और टीम को जैसे भी आज का मैच विन करके लेके जाना है। हमारे लिए क्वार्टर फाइनल में सबसे टफ टीम था हमारे साथ राउरकेला फर्स्ट मैच का, उसको हमने विन किया, लेकिन सेकंड मैच भी बहुत टफ हो गया तो उसके लिए ड्रॉ हो गया सेकंड मैच का। तो रिजल्ट हम लोग को जैसे भी 1 गोल होगा 2 गोल होगा, लेकिन हमें जीतना है आज के हम जैसे भी।
मेरा नाम समाप्तेंदु मेहर, मैं सुंदरगढ़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट का कोच हूँ। क्वार्टर फाइनल ठीक ही था, खाली मतलब स्टार्टिंग से हम जो खेले, स्टार्टिंग से हम लोगों का पास एक ही अच्छा टीम मिला था जो।
मेरा नाम है अमित करगटा, मैं सुंदरगढ़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट का सहानी कप का कैप्टन हूँ। आज का मैच हम लोग का लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है और हमारा सुंदरगढ़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट के लिए भी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। जो लोग हम लोग के ऊपर भरोसा किए हैं, उन लोगों का भरोसा जीतने के लिए हम लोग आज का मैच बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है हमारा। वो टीम भी तो अच्छा है, कटक टीम, और हमारा सुंदरगढ़ टीम भी अच्छा है। खेल में तो हार जीत लगता है, तो हम लोग बहुत चेष्टा किए हैं कि कटक टीम से जीतने के लिए। खेल में
Good evening and welcome to the Capital Ground. We are here for the semi-final of the Sahani Cup, an exciting clash in store between Cuttack and Sundargarh. What a tournament this has been. The tournament that has started with 31 districts and 31 teams has now boiled down to 4, of which 2 are going head to head now. This game promises to be a highly exciting clash. We have just seen the coaches and captains of both the teams speak. Cuttack's coach promised that his team will attack throughout the game and they will treat this game as the final. Sundargarh's coach put on line what are the stakes for his side. Both sides are in a nice huddle for the team picture and meeting with the delegates. Shortly, we'll be kicking the semi-final off. What an occasion this is for the players to prove themselves. Currently, the delegation are meeting the players of Sundargarh. They would like to leave a proper impression with not their niceties but their football talents on this pitch. They would like to make their talent, their skill speak more than their words here. Now moving on to the Cuttack side. Coming this far into the tournament, you have to know that these two teams are one of the best, if not 4 of the best. They are definitely in the top 4 and they want to make a claim today to be the champions and progress to the final. This clash, as much as it looks on the eye, it goes deeper than that. These two sides have thick history between them. The Sahani Cup final 61st edition of the Sahani Cup's final in 2021. The same two teams played the final, but this time they're meeting in the semi-final itself. If you want me to remind you what happened then, it is Sundargarh that triumphed on penalties as the game ended 1-1 after 90 minutes. Sundargarh won the tournament and left Cuttack as runners-up. But this time around, it's going to be the revenge match for Cuttack. Can they extract their revenge? Can they progress to the final at the expense of Sundargarh? Both the sides clicking a warm picture together. But remember, this warmness won't remain for much long. Once the final whistle, once the starting whistle goes, it's going to be all fight, all dogged fight between both the sides. The referees are going to have a word with the captains and take the coin toss to decide which side gets the kickoff. Imagine the pressure of being a referee as well. All the four referees, the assistant referees, the match official, they have to be in top shape. They have to make sure that the game goes smoothly and all the norms are satisfied and the fair play is ensured. Shrikant Bohidar is the referee. He will be assisted by Subrat Purohit and Arun Nayak. Asirbad Khanungu will be the fourth official, and Sujit Patro is going to oversee the game as the match commissioner. We're just moments away now, and we have the starting lineup of Cuttack. Sanjay Hembram in goal, and the captain SS Alam. Make sure that you have an eye. You watch out for Pintu Samal, the fullback who is assisting goals for fun, and Dinabandhu Das, who's in good goal scoring form. One final team huddle for Cuttack, and Nipendra Kumar Das, he has mentioned that his side will treat the semi-final as if it's a final because they want to extract the revenge for the 2021 final loss. And Nipendra Kumar Das has promised an attacking approach. And now we have the lineup of Sundargarh with Johnson Page in goal. Samaptendu Meher, their coach, has promised that the quarterfinals are done now and they will see a different side in the semi-finals. Kishore Kadia, the number 7 of Sundargarh, will be a player to watch out for. Just a comparison of both the sides in the quarterfinals. Cuttack, the free scoring side with 10 goals in 3 games, have won 2 and drawn 1. Similar record for Sundargarh, but they haven't scored as many goals as their opponents. We can only know one thing today. Both sides, which are in rich form in front of goal, there will be goals. So don't switch out, don't turn out, and don't log off because Sports KPI will bring you all the action coming up shortly. The final warm-ups before the game, just so important for the players to relax themselves, to stretch all those muscles, because for the next 90 minutes, they'll be put under immense pressure. Different storylines, so many arcs to be written yet. Only a whistle away. And now we're almost there. Both sides set. The referee checking for final formalities to be completed. There goes the first whistle and we are underway at the Capital Ground. Attacking in yellow and blue strip from right to left of your screen is Sundargarh, and attacking from left to right of your screen in white and red strip is Cuttack. Sundargarh trying to mount an early attack over there. Both sides resorting to long balls. Cuttack with the ball now in their opposition territory. Trying to go around the fullback. Gets dragged down, wins a free kick in a dangerous position. Fast start this by Cuttack. Just 30 seconds into the game. Extracting a foul from the fullback. But the referee very patiently not going to his pocket. A chance for the number 7 to swing a dangerous cross into the middle. Because Shahu. He'll be an in-swinger. A two-man wall over there. Can Cuttack make a really good start to the semi-finals? There goes the free kick launched. The header. It's a brilliant header and Cuttack get the go-ahead goal. Inside 90 seconds. Could you believe it? What a delivery that is from Vikas Sahu. And a superb header. The defending has failed. And the number 11, SK Farid, with a brilliant header. The defense are just blaming themselves. What a start this is from Cuttack. Could you believe it? They got the long ball out. The winger did well to win a free kick and the rest was just history. Cuttack draw first blood. And now, straight from the kickoff, extracting an error from Sundargarh, going around the defenders. It should be 2-0. What an intervention that is from the defender. Confirmation of the goal. SK Farid heading it down. Sundargarh comes straight away. Cuttack trying to clear their lines. Now the ball back to number 7. Kishore Kadia. Cleared out by Cuttack forces, who try to hit on the break. Ball laid out to the right flank. It's the number 9 who has won the free kick. Bapuni Bindani. His cross this time is overhit. Not even a single second to catch our breath after the kickoff. What a start this is from Cuttack. Sundargarh can't be demoralized just yet. The good thing is they have the entire game to equalize and hit back. 89 minutes. Settle themselves, get the equalizer. It's just a fragile 1-goal lead. They can't give up just yet. Good challenge coming in. Tussling with the defender and winning the tackle. But the long ball is just going all the way to the goalkeeper. There's the confirmation. Two of the best scoring sides in the tournament. Sundargarh scoring the 29 goals and Cuttack just adding to their tally of 33 and making it 34 now. A foul in the middle of the pitch there from Cuttack's player. Sundargarh are just not relaxing yet. They're still pretty nervy. Players missing the simple passes. Not able to get the tackles in. They have to calm themselves down. And now, another superb dribble. Letting go of the marker. The cross end goes straight to the goalkeeper. Clinical attacking start by Cuttack. The midfielder keeping the loose ball. There is the story. There is the narrative we wanted. Sundargarh winning the 61st edition of the Sahani Cup last time on penalties against Cuttack. What better way for Cuttack to start the revenge match than by scoring an early goal? By the looks of it, if they just maintain a clean sheet today, they will have their revenge and move to the finals. The defending champions know their task now. It's not easy, but they have to fight against the odds. A blitzy 5 minutes there. Ball being played completely in Sundargarh's half. Letting the ball run, but the final touch comes off a Sundargarh defender. It is going to be a long throw in. We have seen long throw ins cause trouble all throughout the tournament for all the defenses. And now, Cuttack will fire it to the winger who gets the cross in. The number 9 tries to get it under his touch and get the volley, but it only allows Sundargarh to break forward with pace. They have options. Switching it to the middle. And the winger gets taken down, winning a free kick. A chance for Sundargarh to hit back now. This free kick is from a much farther position out, but a chance to put the ball into the box nonetheless. Number 15 launching into the box. The defender went for it, but he safely misses it to lead it out for a goal kick. Jamir Oram's delivery just lacking the venom on it. Cuttack Sanjay Hembram going long. Sundargarh defense do well to keep the ball, but look at the press coming in from Cuttack. Loose ball there. The defender had to intervene, had to clear it out for a Sundargarh throw in. Reverse pass play towards the edge of the box. The striker doing well to keep it under spell. Out wide onto the flank. The cross goes in. Defender stands firm and clears. Good defending that. Trying to move away from his press. Can only clear as far as the Sundargarh defense, but Cuttack do well to come away with the ball. And there goes the long ball forward. Sundargarh pinch it and keep the possession with themselves. Number 9 going for a long ball through the center of the pitch. It just doesn't stick to any player, but Cuttack come away with the ball now. Heavy touch, very lucky that they get to retain the ball themselves. Cuttack, while trying to play out from the back, are playing with a wide back three over there, you have to say. Their left back is trying to join the attack, and the centre backs and right back are staying back. But this is a beautiful pass with the left foot through the middle. Winger delivers it into the box, just overhits it. The goalkeeper will gladly see it out for a goal kick. A good opportunity, you have to say. Splitting pass through the middle. The left winger put his left boot through it, but the ball was just hit with too much power. Johnson now taking the goal kick for Sundargarh, who are yet to make a proper shot and shot on target. Good advantage played by the referee. Can Sundargarh take the true advantage out of this? But the pass gets intercepted. High press coming in. Another update from the Bidanasi ground. Kandhamal take the lead against Bargarh in the semi-final one. Both the games won't be scoreless today. Already 2 goals scored. How many goals do we have in store? As it stands, it's going to be a final between Cuttack and Kandhamal. But you never know in football. With 80 minutes to go, so many twists can happen. A lunging tackle over there. Referee calls it a foul. Sundargarh are trying to counter press heavily whenever Cuttack have the ball in and around their penalty box. But Once Cuttack beat the press, it's going to be a lot of green grass for them. Just like the situation now. The number 10 on the ball, scanning for options. Trying to beat the man, goes down in vain. A clean tackle from the defender. Again, the fullback giving his all, sliding desperately. Sushant Kishan. Good commitment there to win the ball at any cost. Both sides have not lost a single game this tournament, but something has to give today. Remember, Cuttack progressed from Group E as the group winners and hence were put in the Group Y in the quarterfinal stage, where they have come through unscathed without a single defeat. The same stands for Sundargarh, who topped Group A and won the Group X as well. It's going to be another corner for Cuttack, the first one of the game. No such joy from this set piece. Header will be collected by the goalkeeper. Looking for options. Sundargarh's midfielder picking a pass. Will be easily intercepted by Cuttack centre backs. Now again trying to play the fullback in. Well intercepted by the defense. Both sides going for long balls. Hoping to find a mistake from someone. The back four of Sundargarh settling in well. They have 4 bodies front and only 2 in midfield. They're already trying to overcome it. Now that's a superb pass there on the half turn. Defender had to deal with it. The nervous coach now. An offside offense in the build-up. Cuttack have a chance to catch a breather and launch their attack slowly from the back. The coach trying to give instructions. The referee not happy with the amount of time being wasted over there. As a result, goalkeeper comes out to take the free kick himself. Ball well kept by Sundargarh in the middle of the park. What a crunching tackle that is, but it'll only go to the centre backs of Sundargarh to recycle the attack. Cuttack are defending in a 4-4-2, while Sundargarh are trying to attack in a 4-2-4. Very risky, I would say, because they have only 2 midfielders in the middle. They can't lose the ball in critical areas because they'll be hit on the break very dangerously by Cuttack. But again, how good is it to see 2 striker systems coming back into the game of football? In an era of playing false nines and centre forwards, the teams are going with 2 strikers up front solidly. Very good hold up play. Cuttack could have been out dangerously on another attack if not for a superb sliding tackle. Sundargarh winning the ball, just going for a long shot from outside the box, not yielding anything. Asking for calmness over there. He wants his players to be relaxed, not rush things. Chances will come as the game goes deep. The players will get tired. There will be chances, definitely. No need to exert themselves so early to try and get an equalizer. Cuttack finally getting hold of the goal kick and winning a throw. Good piece of skill there from the midfielder. But his pass puts his teammate under risk and gives the ball away. Cuttack can attack down the right flank. Look at the overlapping run from the fullback. He gets on the end of it. Pintu Samal crosses the ball into the box. The defensive interventions had to be there. The final touch was off the striker and out for a goal kick. That's the attacking intent the coach Nipendra Kumar has promised. They're already a goal up, but as soon as the winger got on the ball, look at the superb overlapping run from the number 3 Pintu Samal. It's important, just keep flying up and down the pitch. Fullbacks especially, the bar being set for fullbacks is very high these days. Be it Trent Alexander-Arnold, Kyle Walker, Joao Cancelo, all the international stars setting standards and the players trying their best to do the impression. Flying between attack and defense is the game now. Sundargarh's number 15 looking for passing options, not finding one. Their attackers are playing all too deep, sticking to the back line, not coming short to receive the ball and turn on the half space. This will be frustrating because their game plan has been thrown out of the window in the second minute as soon as Cuttack scored. The wingers need to come short now to make something happen for Sundargarh. Strong hold up there, but the layoff from the striker goes straight to Sundargarh. Kishore Kadia looking for passes. Playing passes in their back line now. Again, look at the incredible press. A three-pronged press over there. Two strikers and a midfielder joining to pressure the opposition. Good pass between the lines. The centre back has to deal with it. Cuttack's best performance of the tournament is a 15-0 thumping victory against Rayagada. Absolutely no mercy shown whatsoever. Now look how organized the Cuttack backline is. Sundargarh players trying to play on the shoulders of the centre backs. A good pass this time. The centre back missed his clearance. First time it has to be 1-1 and it is 1-1. There is the equalizer they have praised for so long. And we have parity again in the semi-finals. What a game this is turning out to be. What a brilliant assist. What an improvised assist that is. Flicks it into the box. Chaos over there. A late run from the midfielder. Slotting the ball home from close range. And Sundargarh head back in style. It's 1-1 at the Capital Ground. This is what we were promised before the game. An attacking approach and goals from both the sides. Just not even at the end of the first quarter and we have two. Cuttack have maybe relaxed way too much for their own liking, allowing Sundargarh to claw their way back into the game. And there is the stat. Sundargarh average a goal every 90 minutes. And just as we were about to hit the 19-minute mark, they did their trademark thing now. The law of averages very much on hold for Sundargarh. You can't say the goal wasn't deserved, it was coming. They were attacking well, they were asking the questions. And just once when Cuttack switched off, they punished them. Now, Cuttack's number 9 trying to get the cross in. Too high for everyone, but will be kept alive on the left flank. The header, glancing header from the striker. The ball will just dart out for a goal kick. Dangerous move there from Cuttack. Sundargarh are showing the urgency now to restart the game again. Just the winger running out of room. Just a minute earlier, Cuttack almost went a goal ahead again. A glancing header from the striker, just sliding across for a goal kick. The number 9. Good first touch. The cross in as well. Defender stood clear. But now it's Cuttack from the edge of the box. Shot blocked and out by Sundargarh. Can they hit on the counter? Number 7, Kishore, swinging ball. Dealt with by the Cuttack defense. but Sundargarh come on top of it. The number 7 again, can he pick the pass? 1-2 on the edge of the box. And he gets pulled down in a dangerous area. Is it a free kick there? The referee awards it to Cuttack instead and wants it to be taken again. Looks like the momentum of the attacker. He threw himself onto the defender over there. Swadhin Badai is the goal scorer for Sundargarh to equalize the game at 1-1 in the semi-final. Remember, this is a one-off game. No second chances. Both the sides are unbeaten. Now, that's a good run on the left flank. Getting the ball in. The goalkeeper coming out and going out again. The ball ricocheting off his strike partner. Very unfortunate there. And he goes down under immense pain. Let's hope that it's not serious. Ball coming out to Cuttack's number 9. Bapuni, whose strike just hit his strike partner hardly. The medics need to make sure that there isn't any concussion on for the player. There was nothing he could do to avoid the ball from such close range as well. Now a little chance for the players to gather themselves again. The player is being led off the field for treatment. Let's pray that he is well and good and can resume the game again. Trying to turn away from the fullback, but the defender does well. A foul out of frustration there from the Cuttack player, apologizing immediately. The referee says not yet, as he holds the card firmly in his pocket. Sundargarh going for the shot from distance. Blocked, and Cuttack can have the ball now. Sundargarh have had their 15-goal feat as well, but in that case they weren't able to hold the clean sheet as they conceded a single solitary sorry consolation to Puri. 15-1 is the biggest margin of victory. Patiently trying to build out from the back, but Sundargarh pinching the ball away from them. Side in yellow trying to ask questions, but it's just swung across the defensive face of Cuttack. Look at the runners on either flank. Good interception there from the defender. Claims for a handball, but it just doesn't matter as they walk away with the ball again. Cuttack are maintaining the width well on the left and the right flank. A risky situation. A lack of communication was that. The goalkeeper came out, tried to claim it, but the number 4, SS Alam, gave him no chance whatsoever as he cleared the ball into the heavens. Loose ball cleared onto the edge of the area. The rebounding shot will just head out for a Cuttack goal kick. The game has just relaxed a little bit. An early goal from Cuttack and Sundargarh showed all the urgency to equalize. Ever since they equalized, both the teams are playing at a slowed down pace. Great pressure coming there. The striker trying to knock it past his opponent, but his defensive support won't do that. And we'll have a short drinks break, a cooling water break in the hot, humid sun. As we approach, as we hit the end of the first quarter at the Capital Ground. What a game this has been. Just when the hot sun was getting hotter, the referee halts the play for a short cooling break. Just a reminder for you, the semi-finals of the Sahani Cup, Cuttack had a fast start, a superb goal from a free kick inside 2 minutes, and Sundargarh tried to get an equalizer desperately. Their efforts were well rewarded in the 17th minute as they slotted home from close range. And ever since then, the game slowed a little bit, but expected to pick up pace once again on the other side of the cooling break. And another incredible and interesting stat for you, Cuttack have only conceded 2 goals in the whole tournament. And just now they've conceded 1, which means they've completely conceded 50% of what they have did in the 6 games just today itself. If they are to concede another goal, they would have conceded double the number of goals they've conceded in the tournament. It will resume now with a Cuttack throw in down the flank. Winger did something naughty over there. Did the ball run out of play? Looks like it did, of a Sundargarh player. Double down by defense. He'll pick his midfielder to give solace to. The cross swung into the box. Just too heavy for the winger. And it runs out of room before he could get there. Just a short pass from the goalkeeper, taking the opposition strikers out of it. And Sundargarh's long ball now just make its way to Sanjay Hembram. Again, the long goal kick dealt well with the Sundargarh defense. Now they're defending in a 4-2-4. Have fallen back into the shape. The cross is a dangerous one. Centre back had to be alert, had to adjust and hook it away. Will come back once again. But what a fine tackle that is from the fullback, who can run with the ball as well. Kishore pressured off it. Great counter press from Cuttack. Trying to swing it in. The goalkeeper is alert and will come out and claim it. Try to chip it for his strike partner to catch it. That's a poor giveaway now. Sundargarh are playing themselves into trouble. Unable to clear their lines. Wave after wave of Cuttack attack. Pintu looking for the options. Will just seek his centre backs. Pass received through the lines. The striker will go into the channel now. Turns finely. Number 9 will launch the ball into the box. Centre back knocks it to his teammate. Again, the headed clearance will only fall to a defensive midfielder of Cuttack. Pintu Samal going down under pressure from the number 10 of Sundargarh. Wins a free kick near the halfway line now. Mahesh Pradhan unable to get hold of the ball, just goes hardly on the defender. The reverse pass, just putting the centre back under pressure, and he had to relieve it. Turning possession over to Sundargarh. The possession stats would be interesting for this game. Both sides have had good spells of possession for them. The captain, number 4, will find a superb pass down the flank. And there is the width maintained by the winger. Will go for the cross. Well cleared out for a corner. Credit to Sundargarh's defense. After being beaten for an early free kick cross, they have dealt with balls into the box very well. So many times the centre backs were just heading it and kicking it clear. Rajesh Nayak with the corner. It goes high. Goalkeeper parries it, but it's not cooked clearly. His defense will clear it only to Cuttack centre back. They will recycle the attack again down the right flank. Another brilliant overlap coming. Fine pass down the flank. Cross into the middle, headed away. Story of the day, Sundargarh dealing with all the crosses very well. Cuttack must try a different approach now because so many crosses easily thwarted by Sundargarh. The wingers must be confident. Try to go around the full back. Try to go through the center. Find a through pass, find a cutback or something, but don't cross it. Oh, what a pass that is. But the flag just goes up. Incredible idea from the midfielder and striker on same wavelength, but just a fraction late over there. Captain now trying to display his long range of passing, but it gets stolen by Sundargarh. An error from the skipper over there, but he'll be very happy that his midfield did well to let him off. The ball striking the referee. There'll be a drop ball and a possession gifted to Cuttack. Beg your pardon. Alam's long diagonal from the back there. He backed himself to find his teammate, but the pass was well intercepted. And now the long pass knocked down, getting past the goalkeeper. It's a corner. The keeper gets an important hand to it. He had to, or else it could have been a penalty. The knockdown well won by the striker and his strike partner. Almost got there, trying to get the shot in. A fraction later, it could have been a penalty. Good commitment from the goalkeeper to come out and commit. An out swinging corner this time. Hit with more power instead of height. Will be resurrected on the left flank. Kept on the edge of the box, looking for options. Will spread it wide to Baduni. The cross just looping out for a goal kick. He's the most involved of all the attackers on the pitch today. Every out ball has been to the right flank for Cuttack. He's trying to make things happen, but the final delivery is not clicking for him. Johnson's goal kick now. Sundargarh do well to keep possession. Can the winger keep it in play? Yes, he can. Trying to find the early cross. Beats everyone. In yellow that is. And Cuttack have a throw in now. There goes the long pass down the flank. The winger is pacey. But the challenge in is a brilliant one. What a crunching tackle that is. He was just about to be beaten by the pace of the winger. He backed himself to go for the lunge and timed it to perfection by snatching the ball away in a dangerous situation. Sundargarh settling a bit deeper. Their midfield and the back line playing a lot closer to their penalty area now. Cross cleared away for a goal kick. Better communication could have prevented that maybe. There was nobody behind him. The centre back felt the need for the ball to be dealt with and conceded a corner easily. He'll wish that it won't hurt his team now. And in swinging one this time from Imtiaz. This is a much better delivery. He gets the head on it. Just glancing out. For another corner, says the referee. The final touch was off the Sundargarh defender. Much better that time. Will he take another corner? Because Bapuni's deliveries haven't been up to the mark. It'll be Vikas Sahu now, who has assisted the first goal. Can he repeat the magical delivery? Headed on towards the edge of the box, going for the ambitious overhead kick. But Sundargarh trying to clear their lines. They can't do it just yet. The shot was a poor one from Cuttack. Eager to be the hero and catch everyone out. Just embarrassing himself with that effort. Again, the duel coming in Sundargarh's favour. Good, strong physical play. There goes the cross into the middle. Sanjay is well alert as he sweeps the danger. And releasing his winger very well. There's a superb ball. The centre-back had a long way to cover. He does it so impressively with long strides. Clearing the ball. Throw-ins from this sort are as good as free kicks now. With more distance and bounce on the ball, they'll be hard to deal with. Look at the number of bodies inside Sundargarh's box. The winger lets it run into the box. But the pass is a complete letdown. But now Imtiaz plays it straight into the goalkeeper's chest. He spills it under no pressure. It's good advantage, going for goal. Cleared on the goal line. Cuttack still have the ball. How is it not two? The goalkeeper absolutely making a mockery of the situation. Giving the ball away. His defense did very well to cover his blushes. Two-man blocking an effort that was surely goal-bound. Cuttack cannot believe how they aren't up by a goal again. What was going on inside Johnson Bage's mind? Huge chance that is for Cuttack. And in games of this much importance and this magnitude, you have to take them. You cannot let gifts and opposition errors go unpunished. Will they regret missing this chance? Incredible press, winning the ball back for Cuttack, who are looking the real deal again. Pass to the middle, the midfielder turning out. And will seek the fullback. He has options in the box. Goes for the curler. What a delivery that is. The header is looping onto the top of the net. Superb attacking thrust this from Cuttack. Upping the pressure. Kishore there. Pressured in the middle of the pitch to give the ball away, and Cuttack attacks in a flash. Sundargarh are desperately hanging on the ropes now. They need to take control of this game. They can't keep playing on the break. Winger doing brilliantly to keep the loose ball in. Cuttack again stealing possession. The referee's advantage ends there. Tried to play advantage in Cuttack's favour. But Sundargarh touching the ball means they'll have a free kick now. Vikas Sahu going down under pressure from the opposition. And he'll time tackle that time. just a similar range from where they took the free kick that led to their opener. We can see the number of the corners. Cuttack clearly dominated. Every time they delivered, they put some pressure on it. And this time, Samal's delivery to the far post. The defender did well to clear it to his teammate on the edge of the box. Long, hopeful ball. But Cuttack centre backs are there to meet it well. Scooped it in the middle of the park. Will be just a giveaway to Sundargarh. Number 9 twisting and turning. The ball won't reach the winger. Fullback's desperate lunge wins the possession back for Cuttack. And they can counter now. Laying it off to the left flank. Just trying to poke it outside with the toe. Oh, what did the fullback do? He tried to do something silly. But now Cuttack going for goal. Blocked by the defense and Sundargarh can have the ball. Superb skill there from the number 15, Jamir Oram. Good dribbling. The technical ability of the players have been excellent. We have seen so many good crosses, good challenges and passes and tricks like that on the field today. A high quality semi-final clash between both the sides. Let me remind you again, these two sides are unbeaten in the tournament. And as far as the first half is going, they look to be unbeaten for another 45 minutes, but that won't do in the semi-finals. Confirmation of shots on target, 10 for Cuttack. 10 shots out of which 4 were on target. Only one such thing for Sundargarh, but mainly it hit the back of the net. Loose balls dealt with in the middle, but coming fortunately for Cuttack. Winger trying to chop past the fullback. He gives his all, gets the ball under his spell and kicks it clear. They're unhappy with something on the pitch. The coach there very angry by what he's seeing in the midfield. The winger coming out of frustration. Kishore Kadia playing out from the back slowly. Will be a throw in for Sundargarh. Again, possession lost in the middle of the park for Sundargarh. That is what their coach was upset with. He'll be fuming in the halftime team talk. Superb pass there coming from the left flank toward the middle. And Sundargarh Cuttack have a free kick now. They're just not happy with the way they're giving the ball away. Sundargarh have a player down. The attack is going on. The referee hasn't noticed it. It's a great 1-2. The goalkeeper thwarting the attempt. And now, Cuttack are going on with the attack. Sundargarh want the ball to be kicked out. But they are going on with their attack as well. The winger beating his centre back, trying to twist him, turns him on the outside, goes for goal. Parried away. What is happening? Chaos on the field completely. Cuttack. The player is down with pain on the field and the play isn't stopped yet. It's just going past him. Cuttack going for goal from distance and it's a goal. Superb effort, but there will be controversy. The ball hits the back of the net. What a finish that is. from well outside the area, going for goal. The goalkeeper should have his near post covered. That's a poor goalkeeping mistake. Take nothing away from the shot. Cuttack restored their goal advantage just on the stroke of half time. And finally, the player gets treatment. Sundargarh can complain, but they can't complain much because they had the chance to clear the ball. They didn't. Cuttack attacked first and then Sundargarh won the ball back and went on another attack instead of kicking it out. Cuttack didn't feel the obligation to stop the game and went forward and scored now. There'll be immense scrutiny around this goal. It looks like the player has to be stretchered off. What a pity this is. You can't say, you could never say what could have happened had he been standing. Drama now. But it doesn't matter. The referee has given the goal. It will stand and Cuttack lead as we approach the end of the first half into the injury time. We'll have plenty more minutes. You have to feel sorry for the player. It's Deenabandhu Das of Cuttack who has scored that brilliant effort from outside the box. Let's pray for the quick recovery of the Sundargarh defender. You just can't write it. They had the ball. Why didn't they clear it? Why didn't they stop the game and try to get the defender out and get treatment for him? They tried to attack and Cuttack merely returned the formality, but this time they went forward and scored. Not much sympathy for Sundargarh. His teammates have completely let the defender down. They'll try to equalize one more time. They have to equalize one more time now to avoid a defeat in the semi-finals and crash out of the Sahani Cup. They're playing with 10 men temporarily. The coach might make a substitution in the half-time break. But can Cuttack take another advantage out of it and make it 3-1? Good challenges there. Both the players trying to get heated up. The referee doing well to separate them. Again, look at the intent from Cuttack players. Pinching the ball away from Sundargarh. The right flank is empty and there for the taking, but it's a cute pass down the left wing. It's a 2v3 now. The striker has to find the pass, cutting inside the defender. Just misses it. Could you believe it? That wasn't even of the goalkeeper. He just missed the strike. It should be 3-1. Put his centre back down on the floor, cutting in onto his right foot. Just the strike was off target. Cuttack threatening to run away with the game now. Sundargarh are desperately waiting for the half-time whistle and they do get it. What a frantic end to the first half. A game that started with so much promise delivered, but the final 5 minutes glittered in controversy and having a terrific goal in it. It's 2-1 to Cuttack in the semi-finals at the Capital Ground. A confirmation again. Farid's early goal was cancelled out by Swadhin Badhai's equalizer and Deenabandhu Das scoring deep into the injury time to restore Cuttack's single goal advantage. What will we have in store for the second half? Join us on the other side of the break. Stay tuned to Sports KPI. There we have the first half's halftime stats. Cuttack dominating the possession and the shots completely in their favor. Their goalkeeper didn't make a single save. Despite that, Sundargarh had the ball in the back of the net once. Via only 2 shots on target. They would like to hit back with intensity in the second half more to avoid their first defeat and the only defeat that counts at this stage of the tournament. Meanwhile, Cuttack are well en route to have their revenge for the 2021 Sahani Cup final defeat. Join us on the other side of the break to find out what happens in the second half. Sundargarh will try and give their everything to equalize and get the winner to make it to the finals of the Sahani Cup. The defending champions have everything on the line now. But for Cuttack, it's about revenge and it's about progressing. They make a half-time substitution. Number 6 onto the pitch for the number 10. The final team huddle from Sundargarh. They know their task. The defending champions have to do it. Cuttack are looking a bit relaxed, aren't they? They know that they have the lead. They shouldn't concede. Just like they did in the first half, they got relaxed away too bit after the early goal led to the equalizer. They shouldn't let that intensity down. And here we go in the second half. Attacking in yellow on blue from left to right of your screen is Sundargarh chasing the equalizer. And attacking from right to left of your screen in white and red strip are Cuttack, the runner-ups of the previous edition, trying to set things right against the defending champions. Cuttack making the first box penetrations. Outside of the boot pass. Superb technique there. Comes in the favor. The winger trying to cut in. Moving away from challenges. The reverse pass is a fine one. The striker for goal. What an effort. The rebound is smashed in. And Cuttack are almost there. They have a foot in the final now, haven't they? What a start this is in the second half. It started down the left flank with a Trivela pass. The striker and the winger combining well. The first shot was fired away. The goalkeeper not doing enough to keep it out. And the rebound was tapped in. Sundargarh have conceded another early goal. This means that they trail by 2 now. And they have a mountain to climb. You have to feel for them. They've tried to come out positively, but it's all going Cuttack's way in the second half. What a start this is. Early goal in the first half, late goal in the first half, and again an early goal in the second. Which means they've scored 2 goals either side of the break in 1 minute. It's SK Farid with the second of the game. The early man, they have to call him. An early goal in the first half and the second half as well. A 2-goal advantage. They haven't enjoyed such a comfortable lead in the game. This will be the first time they'll be having a 2-goal cushion. It's a usual cliche in football. 2-goal leads are always the riskier ones. But can Cuttack break that myth today? Sundargarh needs something really special. The defending champions are staring at a semi-final exit. There goes the long ball towards the box. Cuttack now. The one standing defender had to get his timing right, and he did. Relentless counter press coming in from Cuttack. Pinching the ball away. Almost. There you go. 36 goals. By far the highest scoring side in the tournament. Sundargarh are not much beyond them. But they need a miracle now to make up the numbers. Again, good lob ball. Well headed into his teammate's path. Riding down the left flank. Lose control. And the ball goes away just like that to Cuttack. Heavy lunge coming in from the defender Out of frustration, and Cuttack will have a free kick now. The ball was cleared, but his momentum took him through the challenge. Sundargarh clearing the lines. Again, the pass played under very minimal pressure. Easily finding the targets now. They're playing with that extra level of swagger. Look at that. Another error extracted. The number 11 peeling away from challenges. Gets the ball into the middle. Goalkeeper missing it. It should be 4-1. How did he miss it? Yes, there were men on the line, but the goalkeeper was completely out. He just had to place the effort home. It should be game, set and match for Cuttack. That goal could have confirmed their final presence. Just glazed across the face of the goal. Past three defenders and the goalkeeper. The winger of Cuttack is down in pain. Let's just hope that it's a bad cramp and nothing else. But the stretcher is out. Now again. Cuttack's cross. It is 4. That's game over. Surely Sundargarh have just self-destructed themselves. Clinical attacking from Cuttack. The number 5 with a brilliant cross. The defender missing it. And the striker just nodding it into the net gleefully. The defense has completely collapsed. It's game over now. What a way to take revenge for the final loss for Cuttack. They're thumping, they're not only beating the defending champions, but they're thumping and kicking them out of the tournament. The ghosts of the past have been successfully buried. A fantastic 3-goal lead for Cuttack. They're not happy with 4, are they? They're going for the 5th already. Remember, the score line is 4-1 only because Cuttack had a goal cleared off the line. And just before the 4th goal, they had another goal. They had another opportunity, completely missed the net without the goalkeeper. It should have been 6 in their favor. Sundargarh now are in for a long evening. Oh, look at the effort there. Almost catching the goalkeeper out. He did well to react. Trying to beat the winger. Beg your pardon, the fullback standing his ground, and it's Kandamahal who have just doubled their advantage at the Bidinasi ground against Bargad. Now, we almost know the finalists, don't we? Sundargarh, surprisingly, are going to make a change at the back. It's a goalkeeper substitution. We see them very often, but the coach feels that his side were let down and opts for a different kind of substitution at the back. We have Cuttack's goalkeeper down on the pitch now, needing medical treatment. But let me remind you what a start this has been to the second half from Cuttack. Fast start, getting the first goal, stabbing in the rebound. The second goal was a brilliant finish, and the third one was a simple header from the edge of the 6-yard box. There we have a substitutions confirmation. Aminati coming on for Johnson Badge. Sundargarh, a chance to reduce the deficit, but the corner is wasted as per. And now again a brilliant situation. It's a 2v3. The fullback's desperate challenge doesn't pinch the ball away from Bapuni. Late run from the striker. The cross has to be kept in. And it will be kept in on the right flank. It's Dinabandhu Das who has added his second of the game. Couple of braces from Cuttack, from Dinabandhu Das and Farid. Now look at the spaces they're finding. They're just toying with their opposition defense now. Way too simple. Passing their way around the captain. Number 7 Kishore Kadia very uncharacteristically giving the ball away. Sums the game up. And the forward pass having no striker at the end of it. It looks like Sundargarh are waving the white flags already. Another exciting ball for the winger to chase. He's been bang on today with his Trivelas, trying to unlock the defense with another Trivela there. Mohammad Imtiaz. Spinning on the edge of the box. Is that a free kick? Just a yard inside, could have been a penalty. Sundargarh are playing with fire now. They're aiming for a 5-star performance, aren't they? Two takers standing on the ball. Bapuni and Imtiaz. Who will it be? Sundargarh haven't dealt well with any of the crosses they've faced thus far. And they'll be put under the pump now. Going for goal. Striking the crossbar. Superb effort there from Bapuni. Almost making it 5. Try to catch the goalkeeper out. Great execution, great technique there from the winger. High quality attacking display from Cuttack. Assessing his options, finding the striker. Good touch from him. Trying to chop inside. The winger does track back brilliantly to aid his fullback and win the possession for him. And the final touch was of the Sundargarh player. Nothing is happening for them. Not even a straightforward attack going. Getting trapped under the ball and losing it. You have seen it all today for Sundargarh. And now the striker trying to run his way through the heart of the pitch will spread it to the right flank. It's a loose ball spinning in the middle of the pitch. Sundargarh will take control. Number 9 launches it into the box, but it's just overhit. The striker can't catch hold of it. Sanjay Hembram has had very little to do throughout the game. Good hold up shown by Sundargarh. Showing some sort of fighting spirit. The winger gets taken down by Imtiaz. They'll have a free kick now in a promising position. Trying to cut in and then going on the outside again. Imtiaz getting nowhere near the ball, but fouling there. We have a twist. Bargarh pull a goal back against Kandhamal. Game on there. They've halved the deficit over there. Can Sundargarh do the trick? A goal now would put us in for a nice climax at 4-2. Sundargarh's number 15, Jamir Oram. Can he find the right ball in? There goes the cross, but easily cleared by Cuttack's defense. They can even counter clinically now. It's 1v1. The layoff was a poor one. He expected his winger to come to his aid. He just didn't look, did he? Now again, Sundargarh in a decent position. Number 9 going for goal. That's a rash effort. The ball was rising. It was never close to coming down before the goal. Cuttack with a double substitution. Nipendra Kumar Das knows that his side have got the game. Or is it a sign of overconfidence? Are they doing the substitutions a little bit too soon? 30 minutes to go. They're bringing their keyman off. Vikas Sahu is off. Number 14, Rakesh Sahu coming on for him. Pintu Samal, the key playmaking fullback, is off as well. They have an eye on the final. The coach surely has an eye on the final. He's preserving his star players. He wants his best players not to get injured. That's a brilliant through ball. Just offside. The flag goes up over there. The coach wants his star guys to get a rest, 30-minute rest, and avoid any sort of injuries and be available, fit and firing for the final. Long free kick from the back. There we see the substitutions confirmation. Rise and to do for Prakash Nayak. Cuttack trying to shift the ball, win the free kick in the process. And it's Rakesh Sahu on for Vikas Sahu. The goalkeeper will make an easy claim now. Couple of headed clearances. The substitute goalkeeper has it his way. How often do you see goalkeeper substitutions in football? In fact, it might be limited for penalty shootout or such kind of situations where the specialist for saving penalties comes in right towards the end of the game. We might have had such a situation today had the game been level and gone to penalties. But it wasn't a normal substitution. The starting goalkeeper was deemed not good enough and was hooked off by the coach. Look at the bodies Cuttack throwing forward, even with a 3-goal lead. On the shoulder of the Sundargarh defender, striker turning, has got options everywhere. Where are the bodies of Sundargarh? They've lost interest in tracking back. They're just playing for the whistle, aren't they? The defending champions have given up. How often do you see this? Good flowing move now. The player running through the field, getting it out to the left flank, but a poor pass will end the attack. Cuttack are just rotating the ball in their own half. No pressure whatsoever. The press is gone. The game ended as a contest as soon as the ball bulged in the back of Sundargarh's net for the fourth time. This is a statement. This is a proper statement from Cuttack. The last time in 2021, they've come so close, beaten in finals on penalties by Sundargarh, but this time they just won't be stopped. The striker knows the flag would go up and gave up the chase prematurely. They're not only going to the finals again this time, but they're also dumping the team that has inflicted incredible pain on them the last time. Kicking out the defending champions, avenging their loss. And now the winner of the second semi. It's a weird backheader there. Stolen by the striker and it's 4-2. What a mistake. Will this weird mistake, the miscommunication between the goalkeeper and the centre back, gifting a goal for Sundargarh? They made meal of an easy clearance. But you have to give credit for the finish as well. Lobbing it past the goalkeeper and the defender into an empty net. The Sundargarh have an almighty comeback in them. The substitutions there. Has it come a little bit too soon? Nipendra Kumar Das would be wondering. Has he rolled his dice a bit too early? One goal in the next 10 to 15 minutes would change the complexion of the game. Sundargarh believe again. Gift wrap truly. That is why the communication between the goalkeeper and centre back is must. Deepak Munda capitalizing on a huge error. The deficit is halved now. Superbly spread out to the flank. The fullback lunging and wins. Concedes a free kick in a dangerous territory. Sundargarh are lively yet again. Just a couple of minutes ago, they looked dead and buried, but the goal has sparked them to life. One set piece, one deflection, one goal will change the entire complexion of the game. Kishore Kadia standing up. He wants to be the man that sparks the comeback now. But what an error that was from the Cuttack goalkeeper. Sanjay Hembram came out without speaking to his centre back and conceded it. Now, the free kick is taken shortly, trying to go for goal from outside. Just wide of the post. Dangerous effort. The goalkeeper was worried for a moment. That move was straight off the training ground. Good intent from Sundargarh. They're not giving up just yet. The alarm bells just rang for Cuttack for a moment or two. They're waking up from the slumber now. Maybe the 3-goal cushion just relaxed them a little bit, way too much. They'll be well alert now again. On the wing. A terrible tackle there. He knows something is coming. What is it going to be, a yellow or a red? The referee says yellow. It's the first booking of the game. Completely losing control and lashing out at the forward. Poor tackle from Shakti Kishan, who just came on. You can't commit such fouls and expect to get away with it. The winger betting for pace just doesn't give him any sort of right to tackle in such a terrible fashion. It also gives Cuttack a great opportunity to increase their advantage once more. The two-man wall guarding it. Imtiaz will take the free kick. Launches it with the outside of the boot. Just away from everyone's reach and out for a goal kick. He has been using the outside of the boot, the Trivela, quite a lot in the game today. Focus on Sanjay Hembram. Just guilty for the second goal. Sundargarh have just scored. He should share the blame equally with the centre back over there. Confirmation, Shakti Kishan getting the first booking of the game. Fine 1-2 between the players. Another hooked pass. Well intercepted by the Cuttack player. But he commits a challenge as the ball was getting away from him. He gets called by the referee. Very lucky to avoid a booking, you have to say. Tackles flying in from everywhere. The game is getting nasty as we close in towards the 90-minute mark. Free kick thumped clear. Cuttack can counter now. They have numerical advantage. It's a 2v3 situation. Superbly slipped. Striker keeps it under control. Goes for goal. Deflected. The substitute goalkeeper doing well to come out and claim it. Now the goalkeeper is coming out again, but this time he makes sure that he gets it. Don't pray for too many errors if you are a Sundargarh fan. Just won't happen like that in football. Again, heart-to-heart conversation between the goalkeepers. One goal kick going straight to another goal key. That's a poor pass now. Number 11. Will he go for goal? The shot is just wide of his post. He didn't catch it properly. Tried to look the goalkeeper in the eye and find the far post. But just drags it horribly wide at the near post. The idea was right. The goalkeeper didn't cover his near post at all. The finish was just a poor one, you have to say. Sundargarh just looking for options before they go long again. They should try to raise the heat now. A 2-goal deficit. If they can snatch a third goal before the 80th minute mark, they can set up a grandstand finale here. But by the looks of it, it looks increasingly difficult. Cuttack slowly growing back into the game after a rocky 15-minute spell. Number 16 trying to swap passes on the edge of the box. Still stays alive for them. Spread out to Imtiaz. Chopping in. Goes for the reverse pass on the flank. Number 11 driving to the touchline, getting the cross in. Kept alive on the edge of the box. The cutback goes straight to the Sundargarh defender. 4-1 you have to say. And they can keep the ball now. It's a dangerous counter. Number 12 waiting for support. Tries to go solo from a tight angle. You have to appreciate the effort though. The goalkeeper had his near post covered, but he had to try with the momentum he had. Didn't have any support, couldn't stop, just put his right foot through it. The ball just sails wide of the keeper's near post. The captain taking the long goal kick from the back. Possession coming in Sundargarh's favor. Can they turn the tide? Again, the disjointed midfield and attack leads to a breakdown. Bapuni dancing on the left wing with his fullback. Crunching tackle will earn them a throw in now. Another substitution for Cuttack. Number 8, Bijay Behra coming on for Bapuni Bidani, who has been brilliant. A live wire down the left flank. Constantly playing with the fullback, spinning him inside out, creating opportunities at will. And most importantly, providing width for them. It'll be a free kick for Sundargarh. Final 15 minutes. They're running out of time. Sundargarh need to find a response from somewhere. Going all the way back to the goalkeeper. Cuttack can enjoy the ball now. What a pass that is. Spreading it to the opposite flank. Number 8 going on the outside, the substitute. Was shown the outside by the fullback. Went out and tried to chop it in. But the final touch went from his boot to earn a goal kick for Sundargarh. They are nearly there, aren't they? Cuttack can feel the final calling. Just 15 minutes away. A dominant statement made by Cuttack. Can they hold the fort? Passed well through the center. The runs coming out from wide, but the ball out is a poor one. Lucky to keep hold of the possession yet. Possession stats might be in Sundargarh's favor in the second half, because ever since they were down by 3, they're attacking relentlessly. Just not able to create the openings they wanted. Now look at that again. So many bodies in the middle. The cross is dealt with the centre back, who stoops down and clears it. Pressure from fullback. But Sundargarh maintain it. This time the cross. The shot goes. It's a fine save from Sanjay. Straight at him. But he had to go low. The ball bounced even in front of him. He didn't flinch this time. Encouraging effort from Sundargarh. They need to find so many of it, and in so little time. The long goal kick clear to the goalkeeper again. Cuttack on the ball. Number 16 going for goal. Will just sail wide. And we're underway again. Look at the urgency they're displaying. They're not wasting any fragment of a time. Kishore Kadia trying to play from the deep, trying to play make. It's a costly mistake from the defender, from the captain. Number 12 looking for options in the middle. The goalkeeper parries it out. And he will parry it out a second time before making a climb the third. Complacency is it? Alam missing a straightforward ball, leading into a shot from the number 12, Swadhin Badai. Sanjay did well to parry it a couple of times before pouncing on it. Again, the stretcher is out. You have to feel for the player on the ground there. He's clutching his tendons. Pray that he should be fit and firing for the final. That this niggle, this small niggle and this injury shouldn't keep him away from what might be the biggest game of his career. Every sight of injury is a frightening one for the coach. Think about the player for a minute. His budding career with big game on the line. They'll be desperate that this won't be a serious injury. Good news, the player is walking, he's off the stretcher. He says he can walk. Some positivity there for Cuttack. But can they keep this attack at bay? Number 7 going round bodies. Laying passes on the edge of the box. It's a loose ball. The goalkeeper coming out and making a great save again. Good period of play for Sundargarh. They're knocking on the door vigorously now. Sanjay Hemram is standing firmly in their way. That's now 3 huge saves in the past 10 minutes. Coming to life after that mistake. The throw in well cleared. The single centre back gives the ball away cheaply. Cuttack can break now. Options down either flank. They will go down the left. The right winger on the edge of the box shot, but he can't control it. As Sundargarh can have a throw in. And they'll have it pretty quickly. They don't want to waste any more time. Spreading onto the right back. Trying to make his way inside, but it's a weird pass there. Going straight to the winger. Now a lovely layered pass. The striker can't just get there. He'll be beaten by the centre back to it. Courtesy of a good starting position. Sundargarh attacking with width on the right hand side. The captain standing in the way between the passer and the receiver. Good reading of the game. And now again the far post. There is a winger empty on it. Who stops his run suddenly. Imtiaz trying to hold the width. Doesn't want to give the ball away yet. He'll eventually come back to him. Shown inside, laid off to the edge of the box. Sundargarh can clear the lines. The captain coming out to keep the ball in. But it comes good for them. His side still has it. It's still 1-2 at the Bidanasi ground in the clash between Bhargad and Kandhamal. Who will be the finalist? It looks like we have a clear winner here. But it'll go down right to the wire at the Bidanasi ground. Cuttack are just moments away from a consecutive final appearance. The pass not trapped by the striker. And Cuttack will have it their way again. There goes the long ball towards the opposition goal. That is where they will like the play to happen. Cuttack are happy to keep the ball away from their goal. This stat might just boggle your mind. Cuttack have twice as many attempts on goal as Sundargarh, 24 to 12, and attempts and shots on target being 10 to Sundargarh 6. A clear numerical domination. The right winger, beautiful control displayed, gets the cross in as well, but it just lacks the accuracy under pressure. His fullback stuck tight to him. He never gave up, used his physicality and pace well, but the end product just wasn't there. Final 5 minutes of normal time. Cuttack are there, are almost there. They'll be just counting seconds now. What a display. What an attacking display this is, to be more particular. Their coach has promised they'll treat the semi-final like a final. And haven't they treated it well? All 4 goals have been brilliant. The first one being from a second one, an ambitious effort from outside the box. The third and fourth were just simpler goals. Shows how well they have taken it. The right man at the right time. Meanwhile, for Sundargarh, twice they have come out of the tunnel trying to prove themselves. The first half, they were undone by an early goal. And even in the second, they were undone by an early goal yet again. But for Cuttack's second goal, they have to take the blame for it. Sundargarh had a man, and now a lovely pass around the corner. Good block coming in from the defender, leading to a Sundargarh possession. They had a man down while the game was level at 1-1. Sundargarh had the possession. They chose not to clear it. They played on with the game. Cuttack did the same as well, but got the goal. They can't cry foul over there. Just full spirit to Cuttack for playing on and getting the reward. And what a display it was in the second half. Came out all guns blazing, swashbuckling attacking and nothing else. There goes another long ball into the box. The striker deemed to have fouled the centre back. They're engaging in a physical battle now. The captain diffusing the situation. Led his side well, calmly out from the back. Had a couple of mistakes, but they just didn't let them come to his head. Remember, it's always a strong back that lays the foundation for any attack to prosper. And Cuttack's back held their own. Good clearance, well under control. Cuttack will pinch the ball. Spreading out onto the right flank. A give and go now. The chipped cross, the goalkeeper is there. Amit Kumar Tanti, the substitute goalkeeper, hasn't conceded a single goal. Cleared only as far as Imtiaz. A give and go on the left attempted, but it didn't come to fruition. Now look at the calmness over there. A lovely little cry of turn to get away from this chaser. Both heads locked, and it'll be a Sundargarh free kick. The final minute of normal time of an exhausting 90-minute play. What a semi-final this is. 6 goals in, so many crunching challenges, tackles, amazing skills from the wingers and forwards. This shows you just this shows you just a glimpse of the Sahani Cup, the brilliant tournament, 62nd edition of the inter-district football tournament, hosted by the Football Association of Odisha, India's best kept secret. And this just might be India's best kept tournament. Started with 31 teams, we're about to be left with only 2. Just 4 minutes now between Cuttack and the final. They've gotten their revenge. There'll be another couple of strong displays from taking home the trophy. Remember, the final is a two-legged affair, not a single straight-legged shootout between both the sides. There'll be 2 legs of the final. So they still have 2 games to go before they could get their hands on the glittering trophy. They deserve their spot in the final as well. The highest scoring side in the tournament. If they can't make it there, who else can? Another attack nipped in the bud. Walking away with the ball from the back. Can they make it 5? Do they have a late goal in them? They scored late in the first half. Can they replicate it? Ball spread wide again. On the edge of the box, laid out the shot. The striker didn't catch it at all. Trying to open his boot and body. The pace on the ball meant it just flew off his boot. Halfway through the injury time. Sundargarh have looked flat early on in both the halves, but they have done well to make this much of a contest. They're the defending champions. It'll hurt them the extra bit going out to the runner-ups in the semi-final stage as well. Unbeaten in the entire tournament, but their defense wasn't the best today. And now it might be breached for the 5th time. Cross into the middle, goalkeeper comes out and makes a good save. Their attack as well, to be honest, didn't click at the full pace we know that they are capable of. Fumble goalkeeping and again weak defending have let them down. Just how cruel this tournament mode is. They're just their first defeat and they're packing their bags home at the semi-final stage. Who saw this coming? Good clearance, but the rebound will come back and it's a goal. Is this a mere consolation? Or can they get another back in the one final minute we have? 7 goals in the semis today. It's Kishore Kadia, the star man. An underwhelming display from him. But this goal might just not cover the cracks. A bit too late, you might feel. 30 seconds of injury time remaining. Perhaps had the goal been scored 5 to 10 minutes earlier, a different finale could have been on for us. Cuttack just need to keep possession. Just run to the corner flag. Don't do anything silly. This is not the time for nerves. Kishore Kadia there. And this is the most sensible thing to do. He'll go for the cross. And there is the full-time whistle. The referee brings the game to a halt. And Cuttack are into the finals of the Sahani Cup. What a display this is. A brilliant performance early on in both the halves, completely taking the game away from Sundargarh. Their opponents have come to life towards the end of the game, but it was just a bit too little, too late. The defending champions are out of the tournament in the semi-finals, and the last time runners-up, Cuttack, have their revenge, and now are just 2 games away from the glory. A chance to beat the heartbreak. 2 braces from Farid and Deen Bandhu Das, especially those 3 goals coming on early in the second half, have neutralized anything that Sundargarh had to offer today. They have equalized once in the 18th minute, but the other 2 goals just came as mere consolations from Deepak Munda and Kishore Kadia. Cuttack's coach making good of his word, Dipendra Kumar Das will be a happy man with the display he saw from his lads on the pitch today. For 90 minutes, they gave their everything. Even when they had the 4 goal lead, they were just throwing bodies forward to attack and get the 5th goal. Their ambition, their hunger, and their effort stood out. And Sundargarh, the defending champions, just found it a little bit too much to deal with. What a twist in the tale now. We're into the finals of this great tournament. Cuttack have their dates locked on Sunday. Who will join them? Is it Kandhamal or is it Bargarh? We're about to find out shortly. But the full-time score at the Capital Ground reads Cuttack 4 and Sundargarh 3. And Cuttack dominating nearly all the stats. Be it possession, be it shots or shots on target. Only one yellow card shown to a Sundargarh player coming from a late foul. But what a game this has been. The runners-up make their way into the final, getting their revenge for the 2021 heartbreak, and the defending champions are out of the tournament. Join us again on Sunday for the finals as Cuttack will find out whom they take on Sunday for the glory of the Sahani Cup. It's full time at the Capital Ground, Cuttack 4, Sundargarh 3. Till then, stay tuned to Sports KPI for more footballing action.